In Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, a complex web of violence has been unfolding. Islamist insurgent groups such as Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa Province, banditry, kidnapping, and farmer-herder clashes have caused widespread suffering. Analysts note that while some attacks are religiously motivated, many stem from ethnic, economic, and regional tensions. As one report summarized, Nigeria said it would welcome U.S. help as long as its territorial integrity is respected. The scene is set, a country under pressure from multiple fronts, with millions affected and the government struggling to maintain security. On 1–2 November 2025, President Donald Trump made a dramatic statement regarding Nigeria. He accused the Nigerian government of failing to prevent the killing of Christians and said he had instructed the U.S. Department of Defense to prepare for possible military action. He warned that if Nigeria did not act, the U.S. would stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing. This marked a rare moment of explicit public threat by Washington to deploy force in Africa, citing religious persecution as justification. The Nigerian government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, swiftly rejected the U.S. characterization. He emphasized that Nigeria is a democracy with constitutional guarantees of religious liberty and said describing the country as religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality. His advisor, Daniel Bwala, said, "We welcome U.S. assistance as long as it recognizes our territorial integrity." Thus the message: Nigeria is open to cooperation, but not to foreign intervention that undermines its sovereignty. Many Nigerians expressed alarm at the idea of U.S. military involvement, pointing to previous cases where foreign interventions had unforeseen consequences. Some welcomed stronger international pressure on Nigeria's security issues. Others suspected ulterior motives tied to resources or geopolitical interests. International observers raised concerns about how the situation might impact religious freedom, regional stability, and sovereignty. The story quickly became one not just about Nigeria, but about international norms, foreign policy, and the rights of nations to self-determine. Nigeria's security challenges affect millions and ripple across West Africa. The U.S.'s potential intervention raises questions about when and how external powers step in. For Nigeria, the balancing act between accepting help and maintaining sovereignty is delicate. Moving forward, will Nigeria accept deeper U.S. involvement? Will the U.S. shift from threat mode to a diplomatic/cooperation approach? How will local populations respond if foreign troops deploy or aid is withdrawn? The outcome could shape not only Nigeria's future but also the nature of global intervention in security and human rights crises. As tensions grew, reactions poured in. The European Union urged restraint, warning that foreign intervention could destabilize West Africa. The United Nations called for humanitarian aid, not war. In Nigeria's streets, opinions were divided. Let them come if it will stop the killings.
No.
We don't want another Libya here. Beyond faith, there was strategy. Nigeria is a key oil supplier and a regional powerhouse. Analysts suggested that Washington's sudden concern might also relate to China's growing influence in Africa. U.S. intelligence reports hinted that Nigeria's instability could threaten Western interests in the Gulf of Guinea. The crisis in Nigeria has forced the world to ask hard questions. How far should powerful nations go to protect others? When does help become interference? And what does justice look like when everyone claims to fight for it? The story isn't over. Whether through dialogue, diplomacy, or destiny, the world will soon see what path Nigeria chooses. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share to spread awareness.